building. Come on in the building. Big Daddy Kane. Step. Alexa, turn it up. All right, now, just turn it up. Yeah. Trying to get some more people in the building. Talk to me. Who's in the building? Who's in the building with me? We are going to have talk to me. You in the building? It's a little unconventional tonight. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do a recap of Big Daddy Kane, KRS One, but I'm not in the office right now. I'm downstairs. So it's Taco Tuesday. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna chop it up, have this conversation, have this recap, but we're gonna be cooking at the same time. So we're gonna be talking, spit, and making some tacos on this Taco Tuesday. Just waiting for some more people to enter the building. Talk to me. Who's in the building? Who's in the building? I keep exiting on mistake by mistake. I'm on my phone. I ain't on my desktop, so I can't really see who I'm. Okay, I just leave it right here. So, see the banner, Big Daddy Kane versus KRS One Recap. You hear Big Daddy Kane in the background. Ain't no half stepping. I did start the hit. The words that fit at the table I sit, making it legit. And when my pen hits the paper. So we're gonna talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of the verses. Was it a good? Was it a bad? Was it an ugly? Before we start, I got to shout out headpain.com. Go shop with my man, Big Dog Marcel. Headpain.com. You got fly tees, curator of some fly art, some fly things to buy. This is, I don't know what this is called. I call it Trippy Goofy. Because Goofy got a mouthful of pills and he looked like he's on a trip, but he ain't seeing nothing wild. He's seeing some beautiful things. So y'all shop with www.headpain.com. That's Big Dog. He's also the creator of the Daily Grind single. What else he do? Daily Grind, MK God, On One. He's done all the singles for MK King. But I'm just gonna tell my good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chime in if y'all want to. I'll save this for later. I'll post it. The King Asiatic, Nobody's Equal versus KRS One, Knowledge Rules Supreme over Vanilla Everyone. This versus here, this is called the Elements Podcast, by the way. And this versus touched all the elements of hip hop. Besides graffiti, all elements of hip hop were touched on this Verzuz. So I got to give it up just to those brothers for doing that and showing and proving the elements of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They took it back to the foundation of all of this. You know what I'm saying? The B-boys. The B-boys. Fashion. The rhyming. The DJing. You know what I'm saying? But I think growing up, me, Big Daddy Kane was one of the first rap albums that I bought on my own. So I've always been a Big Daddy Kane fan out the gate. I was always into style, his flow, and big truck jewels, the 3-finger rings, the high top fade, the lining, the cuts. You know what I'm saying? And he was just ultimate MC to me growing up. So not to take anything from KRS One. Got much love for KRS One, but I just want to talk about Big Daddy Kane for a minute. So, you know, automatically going in, I was kind of like, KRS One consistently been putting out music for a while, like consistent. Even if you ain't really been even if it ain't been mainstream. Yo, check out the extra virgin olive oil when I'm frying up when I'm brining my chicken strips for the tacos. But yeah, Kane was just a different breed of MC to me. When I heard the symphony, you know, just raw rhymes, dope track, just that's what got me. You know what I'm saying? All the time. That's what I fell in love with. Raw rhymes, hard beats. So I was influenced by Kane. Again, not to take anything away from KRS One, because we're talking about God MCs, legendary MCs, architects. It's a lot of cats, a lot of MCs who molded their style after these brothers. So I went in like Kane been putting out, he didn't have some joints. And then he kind of just got silent on us. KRS One, however, been putting out stuff consistently. Even if it ain't been on a mainstream level, he's just been putting out records. And he been touring. You know what I'm saying? He been touring, he been lecturing. Kane been doing the thing. But I was just a little bit worried because I felt like KRS One had the upper advantage when it came to catalog. I wasn't worried about Kane holding his own bar for bar. I was worried about what they call the hits, the list, because Verzuz is about having those records to play. So that was my only thing that I was really concerned about. At the taco season right here. So I just knew it was going to be an all-out brawl, a battle, a straight-up battle. where brothers was just gonna be getting their thing on. You know what I'm saying? Like MC should. So hold on. So with that said, that was my only concern. You know what I'm saying? But out the gate, KRS One came out heavy on him. You know what I'm saying? He came out heavy. Um, what did y'all think about that? What did y'all think about how KRS One opened up? It seemed like he was coming straight for the jugular right off the rip. Like he was just coming out with a lot of his hit records or known records right off the gate. And which was dope. Don't get me wrong. KRS One came, and let's get one thing clear about KRS One. He's a battle MC. He's known for that. Right? KRS One is a battle MC. So he definitely came to battle. Big Daddy Kane, smooth operator. Not only was he a smooth operator, he still had raw lyrics. So, you know what I'm saying? He came out there with the fly custom sweatsuit. And had the Kane swag. KRS One came out, moving all around, working the stage like a real MC, showmanship. But I think he got tired out now. If I'm not mistaken, hip hop historians check me on this. KRS One was influenced a lot by reggae artists, if I'm right. So, if you notice, KRS One rhyming, and then he'll switch up his style, kind of like to that heavy tone of a reggae artist. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear him go from spit bars, they'll crush you, and then like almost kind of like what Buster do. And I think that's probably that reggae influence, that reggae, not reggae tone, but just reggae and that whole culture of the reggae sound and the reggae parties and all of that. So I feel like KRS One maybe tired himself out early and reverted to that because maybe that allowed him to catch his breath. But the crowd seemed to be into it. Now, you don't get the full perspective by watching it, but from what I was seeing from different interviews and different shows, the energy in the building was different from what we could tell by watching on the screen. The energy there was different. You know, the Bronx was in the building, Brooklyn was in the building, and the energy was intense. They were saying that Cass was going word for word with KRS One with his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And you know, KRS One would rhyme, and then he would put the mic out to the crowd and let them, you know, serenade them. Which, you know, that lets you know that's the energy that's coming back, being reciprocated. When you hit it, when the crowd gives you that, your flows back to you. But I was watching the Star Report, and Jadakiss set a precedence. You know what I'm saying? Where the crowd can be saying it with you, but it's something about you just being on the mic and being able to rock steady without the vocals backing you up. It's just going. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I seen Kane do. That man's breath control was phenomenal. Because that man didn't stutter. That man didn't gasp for breath. That man didn't take a pause to let the crowd sing his lyrics. That man spit his lyrics bar for bar without getting winded at all. And that takes practice. That takes cardio to do that. KRS One came out there bouncing and hopping and jumping around, which was fly in itself. You know what I'm saying? That was some fly shit. He had the energy. But I think he tired himself out, like I said. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. If you just now tuning in, man, this is recapping the Verzuz. And I'm not on my desktop, so I'm doing this from my phone. So if you're in the chat, you know, really, I can't really see what's going on right now. But because it's Taco Tuesdays, I'm rocking with the tacos. You know what I'm saying? Chicken tacos. So just doing a little bit different, man. I'm trying to have fun with it. But one more time, because I see people coming in. Go shop headpain.com. That's headpain.com with my man Marcel Big Dog. He created all the visuals for the singles for MK Kings for our singles, and now he has his own line, curating art, t-shirts, other accessories, other goods. So you shop headpain.com, man. He got some dope stuff. But yeah, back to what I seen though. All the elements of hip hop besides graffiti work. You had two spectacular DJs, DJ Kid Capri. What was the other DJ? Scratch, DJ Scratch. And, you know, DJ Scratch started with EPMD. He's been in the game for a minute. So it was just good to see two legendary classic DJs in the building. But as the night progressed, and everybody got into their zone, it was good to see Shantae come out. Good to see Nice and Smooth come out. Pimpin' Ain't Easy. One of my favorite songs, Big Daddy Kane. Um, and for those that pay attention to lyrics and all of that, Big Daddy Kane changed up his lyrics on Pimpin' Ain't Easy for Verzuz. And I know why. Want to know if anybody else beat that. You ain't gotta say what he changed. Well, you say what he changed. You know what I'm saying? If you know what he changed and why do you think he changed his lyrics up. But nonetheless, it was good to see them brothers rocking like that. It's good to see Craig G, Master Ace come out and do the symphony. I was waiting on Cool G Rap to come out. That would have been super dope. That didn't happen though. But Big Daddy Kane explained that why that didn't happen on Fat Joe's podcast. So had prior engagement that he couldn't get out of. I think it's more of a family matter. So it is what it is. But nonetheless, I would like to see more verses like that with the legends. I would like to see maybe some of the new artists go against one of the legends. But I think this one was one for the books for real. The stage was fly. The freestyles was definitely dope. I would have liked to see a little bit more of that, like more control. Like I think the plan was to do some songs, then do the B-boy stuff, then do the freestyles, then go back to the songs. So I would have liked to see the freestyles in a more controlled. I think they kind of scattered them around a little bit. I would have liked to see maybe 5 rounds of freestyles, just some back and forth, bar for bar. But KRS One, pen is nice. Like, came with it. What was the songs that came on that night that you knew that if you were there in the bar place that you would have probably tore the roof off, or if you was at the crib, you would have had to put your phone off to the side because you knew you was about to jump up and, like Kid from Five say, he was gonna throw his phone. He throw his phone down, break the phone. Like, what was that? What was that song? What was those songs for you? Young, Gifted, and Black. And I heard Farrakhan's speech come on as the intro. One of my favorite Kane song, maybe. Young, Gifted, and Black. Farrakhan, that intro so dope. And then Daddy Kane come in. How that intro go? Oh, written in our nature. You find an individual. When that individual gets here, I make no excuse for what I'm about to say, something like that. Then, yeah, that right there, that was it for me. Rapture, KRS One, that came on. That was it for me. But overall, man, I was pleased. I hope the brothers get a lot of views on the back end. I hope some tours come off of this. KRS One said a while back in one of his interviews, find you a job in hip hop. And then what he meant by that is you don't necessarily have to be an MC. You don't necessarily have to be a DJ. But hip hop rules the land. Hip hop is worldwide. Hip hop is intergalactic. Plenty people and companies are eating off of hip hop. So when he said find a job in hip hop, get a job in marketing hip hop. Get a job and curating hip hop for one of these streaming services. DJ on the side. I know a lot of brothers. My brother Reese, DJing. Q45, DJing. Stokes, DJing. You know, these ain't necessarily got to become full-time gigs, but hell, you can eat off of this. You know what I'm saying? These brothers showed us that in their 50s, they still have the impeccable skill to move the crowd and not be old dudes doing it, not be considered old guys doing it. It's just an inspiration, bro. Like to see them brothers do that, is inspiring and it's just it's hip hop. I love it. I love it. This taco's about done. Proud of my son. He went to the store. He got everything I needed. I got my shredded lettuce. Got my shredded cheese. Got my tortilla. Can't be a taco without this. Know what that is? Superfood. Sour cream. Tomatoes. I got my taco sauce. So let's see what this do. Yeah, just trying to do a little different thing tonight. Cooking and conversation. Big Daddy Kane versus KRS One, the recap. Just trying to build up more content. Go like, share, subscribe to the YouTube page. That's the Elements Podcast on YouTube. That's the Element Podcast on Facebook. And follow us on Instagram too at the_elements_podcast. Shout out to my sis, big girl, Godchild, Wares, and other goods. Check her out. Let's see. Get her up there. Gotta shout my people out. Let's get big girl up there. Yeah. Go shop her store right now. Let's godchild-boutique.myshopify.com. She got some dope things up on there. Affiliate marketing is the thing to do. You go to 26kingwavymerch.com and use the promo code The Elements. You get 15% off the purchase. See the ticker down there. Go do that for me, please. And again, Elements Podcast on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll save this, repost it. If anybody chimed in the chat, continue to do so. I'll go back and I'll check that out later. But share this live, man. Share it, make it go. And let's continue to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, man, y'all be safe, y'all be easy, y'all be peaceful. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth, Peace, man, woman, and child. I'll holler at y'all. Salute. One.